Stopped under the bridge to go live because this is kind of scary. I normally don't walk anywhere. Y'all hear all them cars up there? Feeding. Is anybody awake? I need y'all to be awake because I'm finna be in the pitch black in a second. And I ain't did nothing like this in years. Never had to walk. Some guy already came up behind me super fast on a bike and he went ahead of me, so I don't know where he at. Oh. I see somebody out here. Somebody say something. Hello. Oh, shit. This bitch coming fast. Let me cross. Let me cross. See, I don't even know how to walk. I'm about to get hit and everything. Lord, protect your girl. Hey, girl. Annette, can you hear me? Can you hear me, girl? Let me know, because I just got a phone call, so I know when somebody calls the phone. You know what? I'm finna get away from these freaking woods. I know that. I'm finna walk right in this median. Sure am. Them woods too damn dark over there. Yes, you can't hear me? I'm finna walk in this median. Whew. Damn, in the ground. Stop calling. You know where I'm at. Just come where I just said I was. I need to keep this darn camera on. Even though you can't really see shit. Hold on, let me text him. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Just got home from work. Myself, you did? I decided to start walking. I didn't have to walk, but I got off so early today that, you know, nobody would have been there at the shop. It would have been pitch black anyway if I would have stayed there. Why my feet feel so wet at the bottom? What the hell? Is it flooded over here? Probably is. Oh my God, because of the darn sprinklers. Oh. Oh my God. I need to, well, I can't cross now because there's a darn guardrail over there. And I can't stand in the road. Shit. Well, I guess I'd rather for my feet to be wet than anything, than getting hit. But, hey, barking bitch. I can hear you, just can't see you. The dark ass road. Yes, it's pitch black. It's pitch black. I think those are some houses or something right there. I texted my husband. I just told him where I was. I asked one person for a ride. He told me he was going the other way, and where he had to take me was literally maybe 2 minutes up the road. So me, I'm the type of person, I ask somebody for something once, never again. I ain't gonna beg nobody for nothing because I get my behind up and walk, even though I'm out of breath already. I think, let me try to run across. I think the guardrail's gone. I can't really see. Okay, yes. Okay, back on sidewalk. Whew. So my husband knows my location. Yeah, I don't like it and I can feel it through my shoes, and I have on socks and shoes. It's soaking wet. So, yeah. And I don't like nobody doing that for me when they really don't want to do it, so I'm good. I am good. Now, my man, he texted me now. I already know that he was going to be mad at me for walking. But if you watching, babe, I couldn't walk to her house because if I did, that would have been more dangerous. It was it's a lot of back roads and dogs and shit is the first thing I thought about. That's why I didn't walk to her house. So this was the safest way to come down like a main street or a main highway. Okay. And I got on reflectors, so, you know, people can see me. I just can't see ish. I had a huge penny haul yesterday. I'm gonna upload the rest of the video when I get home. Well, upload the video. I uploaded like a 1-minute clip of some of my penny items. I wasn't even looking for those, and they were on the regular shelf, not the clearance aisle. Lord Jesus, I'm out of breath. Got this heavy ass sweater on, it's hot. But I got my bag on my shoulder and shit, so it's easy to just wear the sweater. Okay, I told him I'm gonna stop up here. You did awesome with the surprise finish. Yes. So you saw them, but I didn't see anybody get those big ones. I haven't seen anybody get those. School buses are out. I guess to get the high school kids right now. Yeah, I went live. I was like, let me call my people. Can y'all see my face? No, still dark. I can see those little off-white teeth. Ooh, I just walked through a spider web. Yeah, I was over there in the median. I remember I found somebody that got hit by a car in the median by where I used to live. Actually, Alani found him. Alani heard it, and I jumped up. I was watching TV. I said, what the fuck was that? Thought it was just a car wreck. It was somebody's body getting hit. He survived. And I walked outside. It was pitch black like this. Okay, babe, I see your text. It was pitch black like this, but it was darker. You couldn't even see like that, how I can see that median. So we just heard moaning, like, So I'm following the sound, and I get my phone out, get the flashlight. Never seen nothing like that in my life, how his body was all twisted up. And I called 911. I knew who he was when I saw him. I ran to his mom's house, knocked on the door. She was so hysterical. I had to calm her down and tell her, he's alive, chill out. He's alive, not chill out, but I think I said calm down. He's alive. But she was still hysterical. She almost ran in the road and got hit herself. And she was running. I'm holding her hand. And his legs, he looked like a pretzel. I've never seen that. And that was my first time ever seeing something like that bad. And he kept telling me to help him up. I said, you can't move. He didn't realize how bad he was. I said, you can't move, baby. And he kept trying to grab my hand. He said, help me up. I said, no, you need to lay down. And then he told me not to call the police. I think I told y'all this story a few times. I think he was a heroin user and a few other things. He was an addict. So he was more worried about the police finding what was on him. And I'm like, look, you can get that shit out, throw it out. I'll throw it if you want me to, but you cannot move. But yeah, they got him right in the hospital. He was in the hospital for a while. They got his legs right and everything else. But that was scary. It was in the median. Y'all know what a median is, right? The little island thing in the middle of the road. The car that hit him went maybe about a quarter mile down the road after they hit him. And they stopped way down there. They didn't back up and come back. They left their car down there and ran down there. It was a black guy. The white guy was the one that got hit by a car that I knew. And I knew his mom, which her name was Rita. Rest in peace. I just found out she died not long ago, and she was young, probably from the same thing using, but she was such a sweet girl. She was actually in one of my videos. I don't know if y'all remember that video with the python named Satan. That was her husband and his python that my daughter was holding and touching. He came and put it in my yard. I was so scared. But yeah. So I don't like to play with traffic at all. Even though I know, so cliche, I work in traffic, I know. Tonight was scary too. I was watching over the guys because they had their back towards traffic, and it's like people weren't looking at the sign, the arrow that says get over, and they were coming right up to the cones and swerving. Like, oh shit, let me get over. And almost wrecking. That happened like 3 times last night. So when my man pull up, I'm gonna get off with y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. Because I was watching my back. I'm sorry, I wasn't even reading the comments. No, he didn't. Which is crazy. No, Vanessa, he didn't. I won't say anything else on here because, whoo, honey. Nope, he had a hangover. That's what it was. Yeah, I found out he had a hangover. Which I probably, remember I said that, I was like, maybe he drank too much because yesterday was his birthday. Remember I said that? And he said later that's what it was. Haven't went and looked for any yet. Annette, you haven't went and looked for any yet? Yeah, you can't see me. I'm in the dark. Oh, when I asked you, could you see me? Yeah, it's pitch black. Oh my goodness, thank God he's alive. Yeah, I wonder where he is now. Good thing you were there for him. Yeah, Kathy, good thing my daughter walked out. I don't even know why she walked. No, because it was dark. I know I couldn't have told her to go look. I don't remember how, because she was younger then. I don't know how Lonnie looked out the window. That's what it was. But I'm like, how do you see anything? I don't see. She said, Mom, I think somebody's in that middle part. And I don't think she said median. She said the middle part. I'm like, how do you see anything? I don't see anything. And she was like, I'm telling you, that's somebody. So that's what made me walk out my front door and cross the street, because my house was on this side. I had to cross the street and go over to the median to see what she was talking about. And sure enough, there was a body laying there. Nope. But he was in dark clothing, and he did cross a dangerous street. That was almost like a highway, and the traffic was going super fast. And again, remember, he probably underestimated how fast the cars were going. He probably was moving slow, you know. He said it was the day after his birthday. Yeah. So that's what it was. Yep. Nope, but he got to sleep all night. From the time we clocked in to the time we clocked out. I promise, he never got out that truck. That's why I was so scared. I was like, is the boy alive? Like, what's going on? Because I don't see him moving, but he had the sweater over him. Yeah, I was tripping out. And I told you it looked demonic, so maybe that was the alcohol that had his eyes red. And then he was stretching his eyes. The first time I did see his eyes, before I saw him not moving, this was earlier in the night. So that's why I was afraid. Babe, how far are you? If you're watching my live, where are you? Or how many minutes away are you? Hold on, let me text him really quick, y'all. I'm back. Are these my headlights? No. Can y'all recognize y'all's car? Like from far away, like by the headlights? Or am I the only one? Just like if you had a child or a husband or a wife, you can recognize them in the Million Man March if you see them from behind. Am I wrong? Just like I recognized my daughter's cry in the entire hospital that day I got in a car wreck, and at the same time, I was the passenger of a wreck. And my daughter, she had a temperature, I think it was 104. She was only maybe a month old, maybe not even. And she was at daycare, and I got a ride to go get her. Damn, he's that far away? Oh my God. Let me sit down. I don't want to sit down. No, these cars coming close to me around this curve. Let me go over here. Okay, you getting red lights. I hear you. Um, yeah, she had a temperature of 104, and I got a ride. And the lady I got a ride from, a van ran off the road. We hit a pole, like that pole right there. And so I guess the daycare seen that I never showed up and called my mom. And this is when I tell you I think I like left this world and came back. This is the story about it. Because the paramedics wasn't answering me. It was like an out-of-body experience, Because I remember actually I was sitting on the ground like I am now. And I remember them checking my vitals. It looks like I was sitting. They were checking my vitals and everything. And I kept saying, am I dead? Am I dead? That's all I remember asking. And they were looking at each other and they kept saying, I don't feel a pulse. I don't feel a pulse. And that's all I remember. And I remember waking up and I had a neck brace on. My nose was swollen. I was fine. But I started hearing a baby cry. And what I was going to say, I think the daycare called my mom, since I never showed up, to come get her. I heard a baby crying, and I kept saying, that's my baby. This is a true story. I kept saying, that's my baby. And I was trying to get up, and the nurses and doctors kept pushing me down. They told me that I was hallucinating. They said, no, that's a baby in the ER. Like, just lay back down and rest. And I'm like, no, that's my baby. I know that's my baby. And I got up again. They kept pushing me back down. I eventually got the strength to like push them out of the way. I had a gown on, I guess. I don't know who put the gown on. I don't remember getting that on. I followed the voice. I don't even know where I was in the part of the hospital. I followed the cry, and it was in the ER. And sure enough, it was my baby. They were weighing her, and my mom was standing there with her. And I looked back at the doctors when they followed me out, or the nurse, and I said, I told you that this was my baby. I told you I heard my baby crying. So I know I told y'all this story a few times, but some people never heard it before. But that was for me saying, what I was just talking about, how you can tell your car out of a million cars, even cars just like yours or your husband or wife, out of a million-man march, or I knew my baby cry. And she wasn't even that old. Yeah. And that still like freaks me out to this day. Like, how did I know that was her cry? Because to everybody else, all babies sound the same. If you like Google a crying sound or YouTube a crying sound, all babies sound the same to people. But if you've had a baby, you can have a room full of babies. I don't care if it's 100 babies in the room. You're going to know your baby's crying. Nobody had told me she was at the hospital. Nobody told me my daughter was picked up by my mom. Nothing. So, yeah. What are y'all doing up? Y'all get up this early all the time? Yep, that's right. I can't wait to upload this video. If I don't get in the shower and go to sleep first, I'm saying this, but I'm probably going to go to sleep. What the fuck was that? Let me stand up. So if I got to shoot, I'm in position. What was I just saying? I don't know. Oh no. I know I heard something. You're recuperating and can't sleep. Oh, that's the worst. I hope it ain't no raccoon or nothing. Let me get my ass up. Y'all can't hear it probably. Oh, fuck no. Nope, not today. I'm going in the road. Sure I am. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm finna cross the street. He'll find me, my husband. No, baby, that thing sound big, whatever it is. Shit.